Sipping crap is super cool. Chilling all night long. Metering through the air. Life's a catchy song. Talking about the times we shared. Your vibes in the air. Open minds and music's flow. Nothing can compare. Choose to be my
Good. I'm not going to say what date it is because that doesn't matter. But we are out here with fellow. Do we call ourselves warthogies? Do we have a term for?
Is warthog an actual word?
I don't know because we are part of the warthogs, but we don't have a term for like what a participant of the warthogs is. We do warties. Oh, warties. Yeah. Guys, welcome awardees. Not awardees. I said like an American. No. Vorties. Welcome awardees. Guys, please say hello. Okay, you've met her before. She was on the podcast. This is Jodie. But the man behind the lady, good old Darren. Good old Darren. Meet Darren, guys. Darren, how are you, man?
I'm doing great.
You good?
Yeah.
You good?
What a day.
I know.
What a special day.
A lot of drinking, which is the perfect kind of way to spend a Saturday, right?
Hey, look, it's a perfect Saturday. A lot of rain in the weeks prior.
Yeah.
Sunny day.
Just sunning us down, but now it's like the perfect. It just cleared out.
Perfect. Not too hot. It's a third bowl of porridge. Not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect.
It's just right in the middle.
It is.
Right in the middle.
That's right.
No, but we're glad to have you in studio because your lovely wife here, we had her earlier, and she told us all about her brew, the Champagne IPA.
Yes.
But she also intimated that she didn't drink beer. She was never a beer drinker, which was like alarming to me because I was like, but you brew beer now. How does this come about? And she's like, no, my husband is the man behind the story. So we got the man. He's in studio. He's going to break it all down for us. So
you open the door, I'll walk through it.
So take it away. So you met Jodie.
So I met Jodie many years ago.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
So I met Jodie many years ago. Study abroad in Australia. Loved.
Ultimate souvenir. Ultimate souvenir.
100% ultimate souvenir.
Okay, I see you. Americans just dominating the whole country, dominating the whole world. You know what I mean? Go to Australia, take your pick of the livings, and you're very true. Good choice, though.
I'm punching above my weight class.
Everybody knows it. You're doing well, sir. You're hanging in there. Rolling with the punches, you're hanging in there.
So I met Jodie in 2003, and you're absolutely right. No interest in beer, loved everything else, but beer was a nothing burger.
Well, it's just a...
So long story short, so we were in college. After college, was in the military.
Yeah.
We got married.
Okay.
Best thing I've ever done.
Hey, shut up.
And we get posted in Germany. And in Germany, I think that was
country.
For me, beer country, beer culture, and we're in Bavaria, no less.
Wow.
So the hot value, 100%. We're in a little sleepy town in what they call the Oberpfalz in Germany.
Yeah.
Beer culture. And it was amazing. But for Jodie, even still...
I was about to say, so Jodie, you are in the actual heart of, beer country. But
I'm young, innocent, and,
Jodie.
Fair enough. Oh, no. Yeah, exactly.
It was crazy. We have the best, classic beer.
Yes, the classics.
Just the Weizens, the Helles, the lagers. They're beautiful. But Jodie was not interested.
Nope.
And for me, it was heaven on earth. So in 2006, while we were posted in Germany, I got deployed to Northern Africa. And so I was based out of Niamey in Niger. And it was well known that the beer in Niamey, not very good, had formaldehyde, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And so lo and behold, I come to learn that the Marines at our embassy were brewing beer on the side because the beer was so bad in country.
We cannot tolerate this.
We can't tolerate this. We can have good quality beer.
We can do better than this.
100%.
This is all commercial breweries, by the way. We can do better than you. You don't know it yet, but we can do better. We just can't do the volume you can, but you can do better than you.
We can do better than that.
Putting it out there. So SAB Heineken, you know now. Yeah, please continue.
So this was the best part. So not only did the Marines brew beer, but our ambassador recognized that the beer was so bad locally, she couldn't serve it at events.
Yeah, so anybody else.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. So what she did, out of the goodness of her heart, she was amazing. She funded the brewing operation under the table, and she said, "Hey, look,
Guys,
you brew the beer.
come in. Yeah.
You keep half for yourselves, and the other half I will take, and I will serve at official functions." And it made for a great story. So
No, it does. It does. Like, honestly speaking, if you're going to have guests, who wants to serve bad beer? Come on.
And what a story to tell. And I will tell you at the time, 2006, 2007 NEMA, there's not a lot going on. So you go hang out in it.
That's really early.
You go hang out on a Friday night, you'll hang out at the American Embassy, the French Embassy, et cetera.
Okay, wait.
And
can I ask? Were there only good spots to like party there? Because
None.
it was like
Oh, no. I wasn't there. I was in Germany. I went to Oktoberfest like.
It was a deployment.
No. Oh, gosh. I was in Germany.
And that's a great.
That's not a sleepy country.
At the time, it was very sleepy. Now it's a very different story. But at the time, it was very sleepy.
Yeah.
There's a couple of hotels, many awards you would go to, but
No live music, no bands, no. None of that. Okay.
So the big event was going to the Marine House on a Friday, and it was awesome.
That was it.
Everybody would come. Yeah, 100%. It was a party. We had a good.
Yeah.
We get down.
Polish off the dance music. I see.
So people would come to the Marine House, and what was cool is we would showcase the beers we brew.
You brew just
We brew. I say we. I say the Marine.
Yeah,
That's where I learned.
Yeah.
And people got excited, and they would talk about it and say, "Hey, look, Friday, they got a raspberry ale in model. You got to go."
We gotta go there.
And it was incredible. We had the Lebanese ambassador, the French ambassador. It was awesome. You kind of sports diplomacy. It was beer diplomacy. Everybody would.
That is.
They would try our beer, and look, was the beer great?
No.
It wasn't great. But was it better than what was on the local market? 100%.
100% better than
And
local,
at that
yeah.
point, I realized, holy smokes, this is cool. This is cool. And I got to understand the home brewing tactics. So I come home and I explained to Jodie. I said, "Hey, sweetheart,
Like,
I've
and she's not drinking beer by then. She's just,
no.
oh, she's so, is it?
bad beer."
Oh, you were in Germany, so they're bringing you along. They're bringing you along.
Yeah, she's drinking like Berliner Weisses, which is a good beer, but it's like, "Hey, sweetheart, this is
I love a Vice.
Thank you.
guilty." Yeah, fair enough.
Dear to my heart.
Beer we can all agree on that we can all drink in unison without any conflict, without any that groans. It's Vice. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's the easiest and it's the most like accommodating for everybody.
I mean, the flavors are lovely. They're just amazing. And so I come home and I said, "Sweetheart," I said, "my life has changed to some levels. I love you so much."
Yeah.
I said, "We got to get on to homebrew."
Yeah, we have to do this now. No
And
choice.
we really didn't get into it seriously until we moved back from Germany back to the United States. And then we realized,
Oh, it's blowing up now.
we were lucky.
Yeah.
We
Your
were lucky.
timing was perfect. Your timing was it was perfect. Around that time, it's like everything's starting to ramp up. Like,
You don't know how good you have it until you don't have it, right?
true.
And so we get back to the United States and we realize,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
well,
This is kicking off.
this is
This
cool.
is kicking off. And
This
you
is
can
kicking off.
Yeah.
This is cool. We are not in the land of incredible beer, Reinheitsgebot, etc.
Yeah.
And that's where we kind of started dabbling into true, serious homebrewing.
I would take him like all the way, like
all the way.
study those recipes.
And there was a couple of craft breweries in the DC area at the time that were doing good beer. And we fell in love and we realized this is fun. This is cool. And this is what we want to do.
You want to get
If
into
anything else, as a side hobby.
as like take it seriously as a passion. Like,
Exactly.
you really
And-
want to put
100%.
Yeah.
And I will say to Jodie's credit, all of a sudden the beer palate, it changes over time. And she realized,
It does.
Very informational. Very.
she said,
Our culture just stems from there. There's just, which is good. Which is.
I'll say, I think the craft beer industry really exploded in the UK and the US, we kind of were like, you know what? Screw it. Let's take it to another
Our
level.
own fucking beer.
Hot-
Make it good.
Yes.
Make it really good. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And so we got into it in the United States, and it was fun. It was still kind of, you malt extract, this and that, but it was fun.
Of course, shortcuts here and there.
Yeah, where you start?
You got to start somewhere,
Of
and you're
course.
brewing beers, the styles that you want to brew, that you love, that you maybe
Yeah.
can't get maybe at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So we're getting into it, and then Uncle Sam, whom we love, says, "Hey, good luck. You're going to move back overseas. You're going to move to Russia,
Absolutely.
to Moscow." And we're like, "Oh,
This? Are you serious?
serious as a heart attack." We're thinking,
What-
"Oh my."
What year is this when you move into?
So this was 2014. So 2013.
Oh, this was the golden era, and then you give me
Big
to like,
deal.
Siberia. Fucking year is it?
And we're thinking, oh my God,
Oh no,
we're going to Russia. A, B, oh my God, Russia has no good beer.
There's no cross.
Oh, no, wait. No. We didn't know that. But
didn't know
some of
that.
the best craft beers
But
I've ever had
Yes.
actually is in Russia. I know.
Mind blowing.
Do not.
Mind blowing.
Do not.
We're in the same boat as you. So we get to Russia, we're like, oh, it's all lager, it's all vodka,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah, maybe an imperial stout here and there, but
it's like 100%.
yeah,
And then we come to realize it's not all Baltica. Actually, there's some
yeah. It's quite a big country though. Credit where credit's due. It's quite a big and vast
It's a
country.
massive country.
Yeah.
And, unbeknownst to us, there is a growing craft beer culture there.
Holy shit!
And in Moscow,
Yeah.
it was a mind blower. And we fell in love with it. And that's when me, but really Jodie, was like, you know what? Let's take this to the next level. I
Let's
think we
take
can
this-
do this. And so what was really cool is at the embassy, we had a bar at the embassy. It's still
Of course.
great bar.
He knows what's in business. He knows what's in business. He really does. He really does. No.
He does.
He's doing well.
So what we used to do, and we didn't realize, but at the embassy, and it was a very large embassy, a lot of people, but we had a lot of beer brewers, home brewers that just loved to do it. And we had the access to homebrew stores in Moscow.
I see.
And so we used to have events and competitions at Uncle Sam's. And from there, it exploded. And I think that was, for you, sweetheart, and forgive me, I think that was the game changer, because you were like, you know what? I'm going to go from kind of novice to real.
Yeah, to
Bro.
like I'm committed.
And you did. And we would do these competitions, and Jodie would put in a beer, whatever it may be, and it would take first, or it would take second.
Wow, look at yours.
And we realized,
Yeah,
somebody's got to talent. I mean, she's talented, and then she's talented.
Sitting on a literal knows to you at the time, but yeah.
And this is again where I realized I am punching above my weight class.
Again, all over again, right? All over again.
Exactly. And it was awesome. And from Moscow, Jodie realized, I think I need to go pro. And so we kind of transitioned. So we went from Russia to Costa Rica. She started working with craft breweries in Costa Rica. And then from Costa Rica to Spain, after she got kind of we would say, her sea legs, if you will. Yep. She realized, okay, this is it. And she transitioned. She got her degree from Seibel, started working with a really good craft brewery in Madrid, Spain. Madrid, right? You think,
I was like,
oh, right. No. Fun fact, the Spaniards are 5th or 6th every year in beer consumption in the world.
Yeah.
Ahead of the United States, ahead
Should
of
have just keep this
Canada.
simple. I didn't think that have be like all technicalities and craft and let's experiment. Yeah, it shows how little we know about the others up until you actually show up there.
Exactly. And you start to realize, holy smokes,
There's a lot
no
going
world
on
out there. And we're in Spain where everything's wine and tapas.
Yeah.
No. The Spaniards love beer. They love craft beer.
Yeah.
It's this burgeoning market. She gets her sea legs. She's working Seibel, certified in this incredible craft brewery. And the rest is history. And from there, for me, it was like, it was a gift horse because she's learning. She's teaching me. I'm still homebrewing on a side. and I'm getting better by the minute.
Yeah.
And it continued to the United States, and now here we are with Centurion and Capo.
I'm just like South Africa. Then you landed.
Now we're in this incredible country with.
You know what year of the movie, right?
So what?
No more movie.
Oh, no more moving?
This is we are adopted officially. No, there's no more moving. This is home now. You're part of the.
You don't have to twist my arm. I mean, what an incredible place. The craft beer scene's incredible. The people are incredible.
People are lazy.
I mean, everything's incredible. You're growing these amazing hops down in the Western.
You're getting there.
West.
You're getting there.
Yeah, 100%. It's been awesome, and I don't want to put words into Jodie's mouth, but I think, transitioning from a very traditional craft beer scene in the United States, which was so
There's a lot of rules, yeah.
and you come here and it's kind of like the Wild Wild West, and wow,
It's a bit of sleep. It's waking up a little bit, but it's like
yes,
land of opportunity. There's so much you can do and introduce us to, because we are lager drinking country. Love it or hate it, that's what we go for. But it's the new ideas that we like.
correct.
Okay, teach us more. Like, okay, this is quite good. Maybe not that, but this is quite good. Yeah. So
You know what I would tell you too is, and I think this is very impactful, is we're here now, and Jodie still stays in very close contact with the craft beer brewers in the United States.
is it?
And they ask, hey, tell me about Southern Tropical. Tell me about Africa Queen. Can we get it here?
Can we get it to this side?
Because we want to brew with it. And I think that's
beautiful.
really eye-opening.
That's beautiful.
It goes to show that
We're getting up
here,
there. Yeah.
100%.
We're getting up there.
And you have uniqueness that nobody else has.
That's the
and
thing.
they-
Just secret weapon, I think. That's definitely a secret weapon. To the rest of the market, is like they don't know us. So if we do more us, we just introduce us to the market. Yeah.
And I don't want to put words in the mouth of brewers in the United States, but I would say they would love to get a large bulk shipment of a Southern Tropical and an Africa Queen.
Yeah.
Where
But
they could have fun and create a beer with it.
the funny part is that we would love what they have. They would love what we have. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. I mean, we were at OC Brewing a couple of weeks ago. Amazing brewery. And Gavin is telling us, oh, we got these incredibly fresh hops from Yakima, and they were fabulous. We're drinking the Screamer. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, brother, that is cool.
Yeah.
But you got to hear too.
Localize,
Right?
you'll grow the market. That's what I think. Just localize, grow the market, and then the rest of the world will see it and they'll want more of what we do.
Exactly.
But
And so we always say, in kind of the diplomatic community, there's different kinds of diplomacy, sports diplomacy.
yes,
There's wine diplomacy, and a really big one that's growing, and I believe it, beer diplomacy.
that's the most
It's real.
important.
It is real,
That's-
and it's a common language we speak.
I've heard people tell me from abroad about South African beer, and like, what are you guys doing there? It's like, it seems interesting. We don't know enough.
Right.
You're not shipping out to us, but whatever you're doing, it's quite intriguing. So
Absolutely.
that's what we need. That's what we need.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And so being here today, been good.
So guys, this is Darren. This is Jodie. Worties. This is Worties. And let's first, I'm drinking your own, by the way, Centurion Ale. Had to put it on the podcast. So guys, please enjoy. Check out Centurion Beer, Centurion BeerWorx. And when is the event?
What?
No. Yeah.
What?
Yes. American
12 April,
12 April.
American Community Center. Please come out and sign up.
Register.
It's going to be a great time.
Register brand, but they'll be hosting you guys. They'll be there. Beer, are you brewing something?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. She might be bringing something, she might not, but just show up nonetheless. And guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this has been good. We out. Cheers.